Hey Quirks, it's just coming at you from Quirky HQ. Here's what happened the week of September 13th. We're putting the finishing touches on the industrial design for UnHampered, and we're getting ready to launch it real soon.
So we're still in development with this project. One major obstacle is scaling this type of design sensibility up to a larger product.
But we realized the edges were too stiff and it was not really relating to the user much. Because at the beginning we had just a straight edge rectangle, which works pretty well, but in order to accommodate that curve, you really need to give up some material. So that's the whole point of like how can we get that flat surface without losing the shape. Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Last week for Product 58, we selected a modular shower organization system by one of our most active community members, Josh Wright. For Product 57, our latest innovation in cord management, we just picked a winner in the industrial design phase. Mariana's working on some new CAD files so that Bertha can print up a sample. Now, our interns are hard at work on different rough prototypes so that we can figure out what exactly the dimensions of this thing are going to be.
This is just the first proof of concept, really. Pretty nice. Pretty nicely organised. Gives us a good starting point for where we're trying to get to, right? Like now we can see, okay, these holes need to be like different sizes. We get a feel for like exactly how much cable can actually be stored on here.
Tech Support, our backpack that charges your electronic devices, also launched this week. We're pumped to get this thing out the door and see how it does in pre-sales. Some of the most interesting stuff we've been up to this week relates to Product 56, our new Quirky stool. Bessie's original idea was so good, it also won the industrial design phase. Now we're on to talking about materials and manufacturing.
The process we're going to be using for this at manufacture is extremely interesting to us. We haven't used it before in a product. It's rotation molding. So this is the polymer powder before it goes into the mold. It's very carefully measured out. You decide what kind of wall thickness you're going to need in the end and put in the corresponding amount of powder. You can see that it goes through 3 different stages. First the polymer is inserted, then it is heated, and it's rotated to allow the polymer to adhere to the inside of the tool. Then it is cooled down. The reason we're going with this manufacturing technique for this particular product is due in part to the fact that it is a hollow form, due to its size as well. This is a very efficient and moderately inexpensive way of developing forms this big. The tooling costs are lower, and hopefully we'll be able to pass on that saving to the consumer.
So right now there are 89 great ideas up for evaluation for Product 60. Vote, rate, comment, and get excited because next week we're launching brief-based projects. That's all that's going on here at HQ. Don't forget to check us out at Quirky.com where you can invent, influence, and earn.